I think it's one of the... to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And they tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Went back up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Barry. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A third down drive for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. There to make the tackle. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to go top on first down. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up. When Bobby Bowden built this program, high-flying offenses, great quarterback play, innovation, and that's what they hope they'll see on display today.
Yeah, and it was year after year, man. He found so many elite athletes, such good recruiting in the state of Florida. And when the Seminoles get those guys, man, those teams fly.
Wants to throw it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass and getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome job.
It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He splits the uprights. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bounced out of bounds at the 38 after that return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Gilliam. This one's complete. Still running at the 40. Oh. Offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Give to the back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. From the gun, running back on the move. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board. quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The defense earns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. He'll sneak and try to surge forward. Scores on the sneak.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half. Now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Scanning the field, it's Sperry. Finds his target down the middle. At the 35, he's open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Noles in the hurry up. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This first half of offense will go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Under fire. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Trying to get it to the marker. Inside the 25. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Just a well-oiled offensive machine. They make the play, they get the spike, and now a chance to score before the break. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. The Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some...
Continues to fight for yards. patience, really need to catch. For a man, it's Barry. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. He might just try to kick it away from the return man because he housed the first one. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Makes the grab on the left. Breaks into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Brown has it. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Makes a grab past the marker. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Gators have this offense rolling. Going to the run, it's Brown. Got some room entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Gators! And the beatdown has ensued. And the Gators have chomped down, and they put a little distance between themselves and the Noles.
You know, both of these teams always have lots of speed, but it's the Gators. They look like the faster team pulling away here in the second half. Big plays offensively, and their defense is really flying around.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Gibson. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He leaves it with the back. Runs through another one. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every day. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up the short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call.
Looking for a huge play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab down the left side. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interesting to see.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got him downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Barry. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends on the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. from the gun. Got the first down and more. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Seminoles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're going to ride this running back. This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Avoids pressure. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Powers forward. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've stalled out a bit in the red zone. Just a couple of field goals on 3 previous trips. Now to get it in on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Berry. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
And that's how you bail your offense out, David. In a goal-to-go situation, you've been going backwards here a little bit, but you've got a quarterback that can take the game over with his legs. Great job scrambling for the touchdown.
It's uncanny. He's just got a knack, and it's so frustrating to play defenses against guys like this. I've got the right defense dialed up. I'm there to make a play for my team, but he's too good, and he makes the guy miss, and he takes it to the end zone. This guy's just an absolute idiot.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Florida. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way back.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Pocket breaking down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Berry. Makes the grab.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Jacobs. He gets it. Oh, I think he's going to be a touch short. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. We're just going to see what the offense does on this next one.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position. Turning it on! And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really start to play physical. And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, and right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
They're still firing away even with this lead. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. It can get a little heated, and it did in this Sunshine State showdown, but it couldn't stop the boys from old Florida from stealing the headlines in this